Hi Scorpio, welcome to Grateful Empress Tarot. My name is Sonia. I am here today to do a general romantic love reading for the collective of Scorpio. If you are a cross-watcher who is dealing with a Scorpio, you are very welcome here as well. The thing to know about general readings is that they're not personal or private readings, so they can't resonate with every viewer out there. Please only take what is yours, leave the rest behind. All of my decks have been pre-shuffled. Our energy is cleared and ready to go. Let's connect to the white light of the divine through my angel aura crystal. We do this together by taking a nice deep breath in the highest vibration of love. And in that breath, we will pull in the Scorpio collective. Let's begin. Namaste. Scorpio, if you are a returning viewer and or a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. I love and appreciate you guys so much. If this is your first visit to Grateful Empress Tarot, welcome in. I do hope you enjoy the style of reading that I do. Every single video I make is timeless. So if we get through this reading and you're like, no, none of that was my story, please feel free to go back into my entire catalog of videos. You will find other Scorpio videos there. You'll also find readings for other placements in your birth chart. And if you yourself are cross-watching for someone, you'll find their readings there as well. Your energy today begins with the energy of attraction, and it is paired with visions. So let's read about attraction, and then we'll dive right in. All right. Attraction. As you come into your power, you become more magnetic. You will have more choices as new worlds will present themselves to you, and beings of light and dark will vie for your attention. This is because your attention, aka your energy, will bring power to whatever it focuses on. You will be presented with seemingly attractive opportunities, some of which will be to enter into new relationships. Not every opportunity will be what is best for you, so you will have to think carefully before agreeing to engagements and alliances. Your action is to go over your options before committing to any decision. You have to choose where you want to spend your energy wisely. Just because you were once attracted to something doesn't mean you now have to commit to it. And just because something is attracted to you doesn't mean you owe it your favor. Your affirmations are, what I want wants me, and I am attractive. So this looks a little bit about like you sort of deciding what's best for you in this situation. And just because you once were with someone or in some way doesn't mean you still have to be. Card number 37 is speaking about visions. This is psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, and out-of-body travel. So really honoring your intuition and what is happening here. It's almost like your third eye is shouting at you about this situation. Your action is number 8. You are worthy. Aim for what you want and believe in yourself. So, Scorpio, this looks like you're going to be making some really big decisions and some I think sort of just some noteworthiness, like looking at what this is for you and what you are attractive, what you're attracted to for yourself. Let's begin over here. This is your energy, how you are showing up at this time with the person we're going to read about. Next up is their energy, how they're showing up with you. This is the shared space, which you're both experiencing in this connection currently. And this is your person's most authentic, true feelings for you at this time. At the bottom of the deck, we find the energy of the Ten of Swords. This is the undercurrent of what is going on in this reading. It's also the inspiration for the whole thing to unfold. Ten of Swords really does speak about a final ending. Basically putting, if you look at the imagery on this card, this is the Mermaid Tarot. This mermaid is basically deceased and their soul is leaving their body. This is the final nail in a coffin. There's something that is at a very end of a very painful cycle. So it could be a cycle, it could be a person, it could be a relationship, it could be a thing. You maybe have lost someone recently, like maybe they're deceased, and that's why you're starting to look at things a little differently. I don't normally get that with that card, but for some reason today it's standing out to me. So let's see. Let's unfold your reading. Scorpio, how you're showing up at this time with your person of interest. We have the Four of Swords and the Tower. Your energy, Scorpio energy. I mean, seriously, a big change that you have been really reflecting on. You've been healing. You've been quiet. Kind of really even put yourself in like a stasis type situation, like meditating, praying a lot. There's a big change that you want to invoke in this situation. And it's because you have had to really spend a lot of time in deep contemplation about this. Let's clarify. Please show me Four of Swords and Tower for Scorpio's energy, please, and thank you. Ooh, got a lot of jumpers. Everybody's excited to say what they feel today. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. We have the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. We have the Page of Cups. And we have the Page of Swords. Okay. Okay, well, I'm curious. Some of you may have children, a couple of them. It could really be, so if you have children, I think the thing is that this is another card. These are, all three of these cards are like deep soul contemplation, deep reflection about a situation, about an actual situation or cycle or chapter that you're going through at the current moment in time. It's a lot of deep thinking, soul searching, reflecting. I mean, trying to become illuminated and enlightened, looking at the bigger picture, putting yourself in time out. All of these are real effective emotions that are pretty charged up about what this is. If it is about children, I think that whatever the situation is, you know that it's going to impact them quite a lot. If it's not about children, I think that there's something that you know you need to apologize for in this equation, and it's also something that you have knowledge on now. It's something that maybe you didn't see before until you put yourself into that timeout position to get that soul reflection, but really it has a lot to do with deep soul introspection, right? Like those visions, that your intuition telling you that. We have the energy of the Queen of Earth. This is Taurus energy. It's the Hierophant in this deck. It's speaking about some timing is within today to a year from now. Also, an attractive period for this change to come in would be from April 22nd to May 21st, whenever you're watching this. We have the energy of number 35, the Ball and Chain. Things are very heavy. There's a lot of codependency here. You're feeling restricted and trapped in an unhappy union or marriage that's got a lot of emotional baggage attached to it. And number 16, the Owl. This is being able to see through the facade that's here by being more observant. If there are secrets here, you now know what's going on. That's possibly why you're feeling the way that you're feeling here with all of that deep soul contemplation. Yeah, wow, this is pretty heavy energy. Their message to you says, I know this is more than a relationship and that there is a higher purpose to our connection. So it does feel like you guys, this relationship we're going to read about is going through a really deep cycle, like a heavy cycle. Your person's energy, how they're showing up with you, is the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. So wanting newness on multiple levels, wanting clarity, wanting the truth, and wanting things to be real. If you're over here feeling like you need to apologize for something, that could be why. There's an offer here that this person would like to make to you, and it's one that they've thought about quite a lot. Let's see what this is. Clarify Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles for me for Scorpio's person's energy, please, and thank you. We have Seven of Wands. We have the Devil, Capricorn energy. We have the Magician, Virgo, Gemini energy. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. This person feels like they need to defend themselves here. Like they're feeling defensive in their state, in their energy. Like nothing is going to pierce me. Nothing is going to touch me. I have a protective bubble around me. I'm safe. I'm guided. Basically, there is something holding this person back. There is something attached to this person. Remember over here, this talked about addictions. Possibly this person is addicted to something or someone. Probably a substance, or also possibly overspending, overworking, overthinking. And that is why they're feeling so defensive. I do believe they would like to manifest something brand new with you, which is why Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Swords is here. They have been working hard. So if this is someone that you've been with that does have, let's say, for example, a drinking or a drug problem, it does feel that your energy over here seems very on point with the way that you would feel if someone had these issues. Deeply reflecting, trying to look at it from a bigger picture, probably really being inflexible about the way that this is, and maybe not understanding at some point along this journey that unfortunately, addictions like that are a sickness, not a choice. And so sometimes it's very hard for the other person to realize. And of course, if you did have children, this would also impact them as well, especially if there is substance abuse going on here. And it does feel like, you're expecting an apology from this person. They're feeling pretty defensive, but I think maybe this is about someone with that in mind, that there is some things that are about to start changing. I'm going to put you on pause. Hold on one sec. Sorry about that, Scorpio. I always forget that on Tuesdays, the landscape people are here. And so it gets really loud when the window's open. I do apologize. But I do feel like if this person does have a substance abuse issue, it feels to me like they're starting to realize that they do, and they're starting to realize how it is impacting you and your children. And that goes back to that attraction card. Let's read this. Just because you were once attracted to something doesn't mean you now have to commit to it. And just because something is attracted to you doesn't mean you owe it your favor. So remember that, again, addictions are sicknesses. It is not a choice if it's alcohol or drugs. And that I'm speaking about this from pure experience. My ex-husband had a substance abuse problem. It took me a very long time to understand that we didn't have a substance abuse problem. He did. And so it took me very, very long time to get to a point where it was a separate, isolated incident, and that he really was sick. And honestly, he could live his life any way he wanted to, and so could I. Okay? So things like that, I definitely want to say I'm speaking about this from a genuine point of perspective, and it does really feel like that is something here. If it's not drugs and alcohol, whatever this is, this addiction that this person has, like overspending. Maybe they've gone out and blown their whole paycheck, and you're like, wait, we have bills. That would impact you and your children. Or if it's a cycle of working too much, and you're like, we had plans. You were supposed to be there for the kids' soccer game. That does impact you and your children. That is a cycle of addiction, of doing something too much repetitively. Take it as it resonates. We do have the energy of number 24, the hummingbird. This is talking about being present and lifting out of negativity, being more light in their being. We do have the energy of number 25, the diamond ring. So this is about a marriage and a partnership. And we do have the energy of number 3, the ship. This is talking about things moving forward, movement swiftly, like starting to move forward. So that feels good. That feels like there is a promise here to try to make some effective change that could help this situation. Okay. They say here, number 3, my heart is with another right now. I have to finish this karmic contract in order to be free. I think the heart is with another. This isn't another person. I definitely feel like this is that addiction, whatever that is. Their heart is there and they're trying to finish that contract to get themselves free of that addiction. All right, what's happening for both of you at this time in the relationship is the Seven of Cups, the Lovers, Gemini energy, and the Emperor, Aries energy. This does not surprise me one bit. I think that there's a lot of confusion here. It definitely feels like you're not sure which way to go, which is why you've sat in all this soul deep contemplation energy about wanting something big to change. I feel like your person is confused because they're trying really hard to find their way to navigate forward out of whatever this is. Choices are being made, decisions are being made. I think in this card, the imagery is that this person, this mermaid, is looking at their counterpart through a mirror, but they're from two very different worlds. It's almost like if you're the one with the addiction, take this as it resonates, because tarot can flip and it can reverse a lot in a reading, but it feels really like whoever the one is that's got the addiction problem of any sort, the other person just is like, I cannot even understand that even a little bit at all. Whatever this karmic tie is, the other person is like, I have zero understanding of that. I can't understand it. I don't. But the foundation of this is the Emperor. The Emperor is all four kings tied up into one entity, one being. So that means there's empathy, there's love, there's warmth, there's attraction, there's inspiration, there is loyalty, there is protection, there's groundedness, there's discernment, there's logic, there's clear thinking. So I feel like at the base of this is that both of you are trying really hard to see each other's perspective and trying to do it from a place of law and order. Let's get your version of the shared space, please and thank you. What is Scorpio's version of this? We have the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy. We have the Eight of Cups. Ooh. We have the Ace of Swords. And we have the Nine of Swords. Ooh, Scorpio, you believe that the time has come to move forward and walk away from this situation and put that final nail in the coffin. Okay. It feels very much like you have clarity of mind. You have clarity of soul. There are no illusions here at all. I mean, look at that light shining right out of your head. You definitely feel like the time has come to move forward and walk away from this whole thing. It doesn't come without a lot of anxiety and stress, especially if there are children involved. You know that that's going to impact them big time. Let's see your person's version of the shared space, please and thank you. We have Judgment. We have Ten of Pentacles. We have the World. And we have the Six of Cups. Ooh, okay. This person understands and knows. I mean, I feel like they now are being shown signs, synchronicities. Their higher self is screaming to them about how these addictions are affecting everyone in the family dynamic. Their partner being you, their children, your children together, your house, your abundance, the money that they spend on whatever this is. They understand quite greatly how this is impacting everybody. And so, whew, thank goodness. For them, they're going to put a very solid end to a cycle that has been extraordinarily painful for everyone. There is going to be a victorious conclusion to this. They want to renew everything in your marriage and your family dynamic. They want to heal it. They want to repair it. They want to return. If you look and see, in both of these cards, we have the same dog. It looks like the same man. There are children involved in both of these cards. I mean, this person really, I think, has been through it. I think that they are finally starting to admit that they've got a problem. It feels very much like they are absolutely ready to tackle whatever this is. And in a way, with that Emperor energy down there, it almost really does feel like they're like, you know what? I know I have to do this for myself, not just for my family and my spouse. Okay. And so even if you do decide to leave and take the kids, I think this person understands. They get it. They understand why. And I feel like they're going to stand in their power. It's almost like, watch me. I'm going to show you I can do this. Even if you do leave, I am going to make these changes and I'm going to fix my life for myself, because they know that they are worthy of doing this. We have the energy of number 12, the dolphins. This is talking about helpful people, good communication, collaborating with other people, probably to try to get help for this. We do have the energy of 18, the squirrel. This is talking about doing things in a manner of which is going to be saving up, kind of preparing for anything, storing things away for the future, trying to figure out their game plan, being strategizing. And we also have the energy of fixed in the middle. And it does say this is the middle of the season. This is purpose driven, but it also says no, now is not the time. So it really could be for you, that could be saying no, now is not the time for you to leave. It could also say for you putting down your foot, no, this is not the time to reconcile this. You need to work on yourself. Take it as it resonates. It just really feels like this person is going to be doing some hard work on themselves to try to heal and try to repair this situation. Their message to you here is number 6. We project our patterns onto each other, and this makes it difficult to see what is real and what is fear-based thinking. That feels a lot like going through the motions with someone with an addiction problem. It's old patterning. It creates a lot of havoc in a relationship. It definitely brings a lot of stress to everyone in the equation. And it does make it difficult to see the difference between illusion and what is real. And that can really destroy a relationship without honesty and vulnerability. How this person truly feels for you is the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords, the Hanged Man, Pisces energy, and the Queen of Pentacles. Well, this person 100% loves you. They're in love with you. They love you very much. I think that they feel like you're being really cold. You are standing in your power. You're being really, not aggressive, just sharp with the way you're presenting things. You probably have some very strict boundaries that you're unwilling and not flexible about adjusting. I think this person has put themselves into a big timeout. I mean, that guy is in a net. He's not going anywhere. This person is going to try to see things from your vantage point, from your kids' vantage point. This person is going to try everything they can do to actually see the bigger picture and understand fully how this impacts everyone in the equation. This person knows you're their partner in life. They know you're a good parent to your kids. They know that you're loyal and grounded. They know that you're mad. They know you're pissed. They know that you are being kind of cutting with the way that you're pretty direct right now with the way you're discussing this and this situation and your expectations. Let's get any more messages that we need to know about Scorpio's person's feelings for them and the situation currently, please and thank you. 3 of Swords, King of Swords, the Sun, Leo energy, and the Ace of Wands. This person knows very much, very clearly, this person understands that they have hurt you. They understand they've hurt your kids. They understand that they've hurt your family and your friends, your families and your friends. This person clearly understands that their actions and behaviors have absolutely hurt everyone in the equation. That is why they are inspired to do the work needed to do to restore the happiness in this situation if it's repairable. If it is not repairable, they're going to do this, everything they can do to restore the happiness for themselves and for your children. If you're ready to walk away and be done with this person, they're going to do what they need to do for your guys' kids because they understand how this has impacted everybody. It really feels to me like this person knows the truth. They do understand. They're here for it. They're ready to make some effective changes. It really does feel to me now that this person knows the gravity of what's gone on here, and they are really ready to fix this and repair it. We have the energy of number 34, the waterfall. This is talking about chasing after something, letting things go, having a good cry, basically an emotional release, okay? We have the energy of number 36, the church. This is talking about things being done the right way, very principles, values, collective consciousness belief systems. And the energy of number 5, the tree, being grounded in reality, getting back to health, growing as a person, evolving, speaking to the divine, staying connected to the earth, and very much growing as a person to try to fix this and get it back on track. And their message to you here is number 6. I know I need to release attachments with karmic situations. I am creating a plan. So yeah, this is 100% about a person who knows that they've got karmic stuff that's attached to them. They know how it's affected everybody in the situation. They are really willing to try very hard to successfully close out that cycle, heal themselves, work on themselves, and adjust so that you can actually come back together if you're willing to. That's on you. You get to make that choice, okay? Everyone has free will. Let's move now, angels. Let's ask for any clarity or advice for my Scorpio collective about this reading, please and thank you. Specific advice and clarity about this situation. It says this could be the one. Let go of control issues and children. Yeah, I knew children were a part of this. I could feel that over here right away. It was the first thing staring at me in the face. I think the thing is that it says allow this situation to unfold naturally. Basically, you do get to decide for your own self, and that's okay. There's no expected thing out of anyone. I know that you're feeling really protective of your kids. I could see that way over here. Know that this person is going to try very hard to fix the situation, but your decision for what's best for you and for your children is up to you. So this is where I'm going to leave this. If this resonated, please like the video. If you feel like it, drop a comment below and share. If you don't, that's okay. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for spending part of your day with me today. I hope this gave you some clarity on your situation. Also, I do look forward to reading for you in the future. Thank you for letting me do so today. In the meantime, Scorpio, have a blessed and try to have a happy day. Bye.